I'm giving you an update outside today. I'm in a park with a chateau. Update on the bakery in the last week. Since we last spoke, I got some translation back from Stephanie, which was fabulous, and it was way more than I had expected. You know, when you write something in English and you think that you're funny or interesting in English. I had never had the experience of having somebody translate it for me into French and having it come out as well as that. So it was very exciting, and it made the whole thing more real, as you can imagine. And so what I did then, to test the content of the text before I spend a bunch of money and make flyers out of it and put it on people's cars, I ran it as a Facebook ad, which you can do for $2. You can go on Facebook and choose to target only the people who live in your neighborhood. So I could pick people who were 1.5 kilometers from the bakery, from where I am, and only have the ad show up in their newsfeed. And it's in French. And so what was interesting was to see the kinds of questions that people were asking, like what information is not clear enough yet in the text. It also made it clear to me that as I try to advertise, here is a weekly bakery, here is a menu, order, come pick up, there's too many steps and it's a bit complicated. If you're not like in love with the food and trying to find the food, the whole idea just seems bizarre. Like if you're an Anglophone in Paris and you really miss bagels, you'll go online, find bagels, order them, go pick them up. If you're the average French person who can take or leave a bagel, there's too many hurdles, there's too many steps. So it's not, well, what happened? What happened was I ran the ad and I generated a lot of new likes for the page, which was fabulous. And I got to introduce myself to some people who live in the neighborhood, which is also fabulous. But that didn't result in any orders specifically. So what I've done instead, or next, or in addition, is I have announced a restaurant in my living room, which I do 2 or 3 times a month. And this next one is a brunch. And so now that there's more people who have seen the page, now that there's more people who know that there is a Canadian bakery in their neighborhood, when I put up the announcement for the brunch, way more interest. Normally I would have 10 or 12 guests. And this time I'm definitely going to have 12. It's coming up next Saturday. But the other thing I've done is, because I've been posting twice a day on Instagram, I think without fail, twice a day, is that I've gone into Instagram to people who are interesting, who take interesting photos, who have liked my stuff, and invited them to come to the brunch as my guest. And so what I did this week was I chose one person from Instagram and one person from Facebook who have recently posted a comment or liked something, and invited them to come, and they both said yes. So there will be 2 new guests. So maybe this is you. Maybe you're one of those people and maybe you like the page, and then maybe I send out an invitation to you. Maybe. The rest of the plans for a sample box for the salons is still underway. The idea of running a French flyer is underway, although I want to adjust the text slightly. I need to have some way of saying click and collect, which in fact is something that the grocery store does here, where they say you can order online and then go in and pick it up. So I need to integrate the same language that they use already in the grocery store so that it makes sense that you order online and then come in and pick it up. That's it. So really, this is just a fabulous opportunity to show you where I am. Have you been watching? You haven't even been listening to me, you've just been watching the background. Let me go like that. Isn't it lovely? It's quite lovely. So maybe I'll do more of these outdoor updates if you can stand them. And through this week, I will continue to post 2 images a day to Instagram. And I will be able to take some photographs and some video from the restaurant in my living room next Saturday. And so I'll be able to show you a little more live what that looks like and how it works, and see if I can get some people on camera. That's it. Questions, comments, suggestions, I'm open. Send them to me. Okay, bye! And how nice is that?